Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, November 2nd, 2023. My name is Sam Shalhoub, and it's time for your daily dispatch. Today's dispatch brought to you by MyPillow. Go to mypillow.com, enter in the discount code SAM, and get up to 80% off of all of your purchases. Now to the news. According to the Gateway Pundit, the FBI Director Christopher Wray came out the other day and said that threats to Homeland Senate testimony warning that Hamas and other foreign terrorist organizations could use the ongoing turmoil in Israel as a pretext to conduct attacks here on our own soil. Not a surprise. Open borders, people coming in huge numbers. It wouldn't surprise me if something was to pop off. Again, not to make people afraid or fearful, but merely to be prepared. According to Zero Hedge, Reuters said there was a 3-day walkout, including thousands of pharmacy workers at both CVS and Walgreens. They're dubbing this strike as Pharmageddon. This is something that is not surprising. Strikes everywhere. You can't blame the people. Based on the level of inflation that we're experiencing, it's hard to make ends meet. It's understandable what they're doing. According to Zero Hedge, the U.S. Supreme Court rejected a challenge to Trump's steel import tariffs. They rejected a challenge that were created by Donald Trump and have been kept in place by Joe Biden. This is not the only executive order or legislation that Biden has continued to renew that DJT instituted. Very interesting developments. According to Nippon.com, Japan is mulling an economic package of around 17 trillion yen amid their inflation. They're making arrangements for an upcoming economic package to be worth more than they've ever done before. 17 trillion yen, a significant move. According to Zero Hedge, the world's largest offshore wind farm developer abandoned 2 major U.S. projects as renewable bust erupts. It's the same thing with Ford. What did Ford do? They pulled back on a $12 billion EV project. It's happening all across the board. People are understanding that this whole green movement is not sustainable, and they're acting accordingly. According to The Hill, China sent dozens of military aircraft and ships near Taiwan, 43 warplanes, 7 ships, and it was a maneuver directed against the small island nation that Beijing claims rights over, which is Taiwan. Now, 45 warned us about this. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see with that much military activity in the region, something looks like it's about to pop off. But I'll keep an eye on it and we'll see how it progresses. According to Disclosed TV, the U.S. Marine Corps Central Command confirmed that the 248th ball has been canceled due to, quote, unforeseen operational commitments arising from the situation in Israel. Wow. They're canceling a ball, a dance, a get-together because of operational commitments. What does that tell you? It tells us that something significant is taking place. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out, but this is what's happening. And then lastly today, another segment of our debt clock. Tuesday's secret window. It was an animation of compensation versus productivity. We've worked harder and made less income dating back to 1971. Now, interestingly enough, isn't that when we came off the gold and silver standard? Yes. What happened after that? Fractional banking. But is it possible that this animated character is suggesting that we're going to a gold-backed currency? Well, I think that's probably accurate. Precious metals in general, possibly blockchain, but again, we'll have to see how it plays out. As to when and how, well, your guess is as good as mine, but I'll keep an eye on it. So that's all we have for today. Go to my store That's mystore.com. Enter in the discount code SAM and get up to 80% off of all of your purchases. Please like, share, follow, and subscribe. And as I've said, come subscribe on Rumble. It's rumble.com/Sam Shalhoub, because you just never know when any of these other platforms are going to give me the heave-ho. So that's all. Have a great day, and we'll talk again soon.